So you guys aren't gonna believe this. So I'm over here in the mountains over here trying to cave out near the bunny head. You see it's right over there. And so I'm looking for a cave because I was thinking maybe I'll cave out over here and get this area ready for whatever we want to do in the future. And look at what I found. Yeah, that's a zombie spawner, or at least I think it is. I would assume so, because zombies have been coming from it. But it's right here on the surface. Look at this, you guys. Like, I didn't even have to cave, and there's just zombies coming out of the ground. This is amazing. This is a pretty good way to start the episode, so let's see what we got here. Oh, a saddle. No way. Oh, and another saddle. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Wow. Would you believe that? Well, with an amazing find like that at the start of an episode, I am not gonna go caving actually after that. I got kind of distracted and just hyped up. I was just kind of thinking about what we could do and stuff with that. So we will have to come back to that. I don't have any plans for it right now, just because we're fine with XP. We have that amazing spider grinder for XP. And by the way, if you were wondering, the rates seem fine. I've used it a little bit more since we put the glass in. But today we've got a building plan for here. So it's going to be like that building, raised off the water. A pumpkin farm, or at least I think it's going to be a pumpkin farm. I have it designed, and with that, the build is done. Look at this farm. Yeah, no, I'm actually just kidding. I probably didn't fool any of you guys. This is what I'm thinking. So I kind of want a rather fancy build going on here, and this is going to be kind of a walking area, and then we're just going to do farms back in here. I'll probably have some kind of supports down the middle. That's why I was thinking maybe half of it's pumpkin, half of it's melon. I don't know, though, because I need a lot of pumpkins right now in the beginning of the game, especially for the lighting that I like to do. I've never built something like this, and I'm going to really go for a rather fancy build. I'm trying to do some kind of arched something. I don't know what it really is going to end up as. I'm not usually the best at arches, but I want a fancy build, but I also want an open build. I'm thinking something like these little beams that I'm putting in throughout the build here, just to kind of look like support beams or something. I don't know, they kind of look very Minecraft hair-do-y. Well, let's figure this out. How will things fit in terms of planting? And with this, our old farm is gone. I'm getting rid of this. Don't need it. I love these building episodes when I can just sit here and build. I don't know. This is my favorite part of the game by far. What is your guys' favorite part of the game? Do you guys like the building? Do you like the exploring? Do you like the crafting or whatever? Like, what's your favorite part of Minecraft? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, so I don't want to have an all gray build, so I have to keep incorporating the wood in here. I was hoping to use birch wood, but now that I've kind of gotten started, I don't think birchwood will be realistic. I just have one sapling. I mean, I have the whole forest right there, but I want to try and preserve as much of that forest as possible. What I'm digging this up for is the walking paths. I'm thinking we'll have walking path along the sides, and then just across the middle we'll do a bunch of planting. And then I'm going to hopefully put in like a central... Like, I'm going to put a beam up in the middle there and then here. But maybe that won't make sense. Maybe no beams in the middle, just because it won't make sense. Might as well fill the water in now, because I'm kind of sure as to what's going to be water. That's a nice and easy step to get done. Okay. So all of that's in. I'm just going to let that fill in. I would plant the crops now, but there's no point in doing that if I feel as if I may trample them all. So now I just got to figure out these arches. I'm thinking we're just going to do an arch on like the side over here, what I'm talking about, just like we did with the last one, but one longer. So it's like that. So I got to make sure I get all of those in and then make sure it looks nice. Then we'll figure out something with a roof. Well, I think I figured it out. From here, we might actually put a roof on it. What I was thinking is, oh, I need to put these outside. On top of these, I need to put a slab. But what I was thinking is maybe on top of this, where these stone brick pillars go up, I could, you know, like put a little gap and then put like I think a spruce roof on this build would look good. You see, just like a you know, a normal, like a V roof on this build. I could see that going on in there. That's the shape I'm going for. It looks a bit high up, though. I don't know if I should lower it. I think I could lower it potentially a half block. I don't know if I need to. This is our first truly massive build here. Oh my gosh, you guys. So let me make some trapdoors and then I'll catch you up on what's going on. All right, so this is what it looks like now. We have a floating roof on this thing. It is massive, like, just wow. Like look at how big this build is. I really am loving it so far. But so I was thinking, you know, we need some light in the build. I had closed the roof off, but it just was way too dark. So we're gonna do this for a little bit of natural lighting. But the one thing is mobs could potentially spawn on some of this stuff going on here. They could spawn on the roof, so I don't want to leave it just open. So that's what these trapdoors are for. But I think the next step is going to be probably getting the stuff planted. You see, I could be fixing the roof up and getting that all finished, but I think I should get the plants planted now because, I mean, with all of the progress that's going on, it's just the detailing now. I don't think I will ruin the plants too much. I mean, I hope I won't. I don't recall if I stated this, but I have decided against splitting this farm between melon and pumpkin. This is going to be strictly a pumpkin farm. We don't need the melon yet. I'll make a different melon farm somewhere else eventually, hopefully not too far down the road, but not now. Well, this build is really all about arches. Oh my gosh, I am kind of just realizing how many arches are going on in here. We have these giant arches here and then the arches along the side, but my gosh, am I pretty satisfied with how this build turned out. For once, I don't think I really have any like doubts. I mean, it's a lot of cobble, but that's not really an issue to me. It's a massive farm. It is what I wanted it to be. The whole roof is done. Maybe some upside down staircases just to add detail on the ceiling, but it's pretty much to my liking here. Like this is what I wanted, just a structure to kind of house the pumpkins. So it's really just a matter of me letting these things grow now. This farm really doesn't harvest a lot or plant a lot, so we'll have to make it like probably another pumpkin farm somewhere else. Don't worry about how this entrance is going to be and that entrance is going to be. I have another thing planned coming up that you guys will figure out soon. But as usual, if you want to try and guess what my idea is, go ahead. I might tell you if you're right. I don't know if I feel like revealing the secret today, though. So really the last part of the build for the day is me throwing fences on here. I think this is how I thought about doing fences. And then I also think I was thinking about this. I know a lot of thinking, right? This is what I wanted to do here, just to kind of round these fences off from the outside. I think it'll look nice. From the inside, it doesn't look like much, but let's see. Yeah, from over here, I really like that. And then underneath, we'll have to go underneath with these dark oak slabs, but I will do that off camera because that's just a bit tedious and boring. It's, you know, you get the point. It's literally me just going like this and covering that all in so I can't see under there from the water. And then I'm thinking maybe this will be a thing, like kind of barring off the side. You know, matter of fact, I do like that idea. I just kind of see myself jumping off the edge or falling off the edge on accident when I'm harvesting, which would get insanely annoying. So we'll do that. I think that kind of closes up the build a little bit more. It's not too closed, but it's more closed. Don't know if I like it yet, so maybe this part will come out. But either way, I think this build is pretty solid, right? So, well, tell me what you think. Did you like this build? Are you impressed? This is our first massive build after all. And thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave me a thumbs up. Maybe share it if you're really cool. And go have a good day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.